Breakups are tough. They can leave you feeling lost and alone. Your heart aches, and it's okay to feel that pain. It's a natural part of life and love. Remember, you're not the first person to go through this, and you won't be the last. It might feel like the pain will never end, but hold on to hope. Time heals all wounds, and while you're healing, there is one who can comfort you. Lean on him during this difficult time. You don't have to walk this journey alone. Life can often feel like a solitary path, filled with challenges and uncertainties. But remember, you are never truly alone. There are friends, family, and a community of believers who are ready to walk alongside you, offering support and encouragement. Even in the darkest times, there is always a light that can guide you through. This light is the presence of God, who is always with you, even when you feel most isolated. When your heart is broken, turn to God. In moments of deep sorrow and heartache, it can be difficult to find solace. The weight of the world can feel overwhelming, and the pain can seem unbearable. But in these moments, turning to God can provide a sense of comfort and peace. Prayer is a powerful tool that allows you to connect with the divine, to share your burdens, and to seek guidance. Holding a symbol of faith like a cross can remind you of God's everlasting love and presence in your life. He is your refuge and strength. In times of trouble, God is a sanctuary where you can find safety and strength. The act of clasping your hands in prayer is a gesture of surrender and trust, acknowledging that you cannot face life's challenges alone. The peaceful interior of a church can serve as a physical reminder of God's protection and the community of faith that surrounds you. It is in these sacred spaces that you can find the courage to face your fears and the strength to overcome them. God understands your pain, and He cares for you deeply. Every tear you shed, every moment of despair, is known to God. He is not distant or indifferent to your suffering. Instead, He is intimately aware of your struggles and offers His compassion and love. A comforting embrace from a friend or loved one can be a tangible expression of God's care. In moments of quiet reflection, you can feel His presence, offering you comfort and understanding. He is always there for you, ready to listen and comfort your aching heart. No matter the time or place, God is always available to you. In moments of quiet reflection, you can pour out your heart to Him, knowing that He is listening. The simple act of someone placing a comforting hand on your shoulder can be a reminder of God's constant presence and support. He is there to soothe your pain and to offer you peace. Open your heart to Him. Vulnerability can be difficult, but it is essential in your relationship with God. By opening your heart and being honest about your struggles, you invite His healing presence into your life. Praying with open hands is a symbol of your willingness to receive His grace and guidance. Looking up to the sky in prayer can remind you of the vastness of God's love and the endless possibilities that come with faith. Share your pain, your fears, and your doubts. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can be a powerful way to process your emotions and to communicate with God. Journaling allows you to articulate your pain, fears, and doubts, making them more manageable. Talking earnestly with a friend can also provide a sense of relief and connection. Sharing your struggles with others can help you feel less alone and more supported. He is big enough to handle it all. No matter how overwhelming your problems may seem, remember that God's power and love are greater. The vastness of the open sky can serve as a reminder of His infinite capacity to care for you. Spreading your arms wide in an open field can symbolize your trust in His ability to handle all your worries and fears. You are not alone in your struggles. God is with you, ready to help you carry your burdens. He will never judge you or turn you away. God's love is unconditional and unwavering. No matter what you have done or what you are going through, He will always welcome you with open arms. The warmth and invitation of a church can symbolize this acceptance. A calm, accepting expression on someone's face can remind you that you are loved and valued just as you are. In God's eyes, you are worthy of love and compassion. In His presence, you'll find peace and solace. Taking time to meditate and reflect in a serene environment can help you connect with God's presence. Whether you are by a calm lake or sitting peacefully in a quiet chapel, these moments of stillness can bring you a deep sense of peace and solace. In God's presence, you can find the strength to face your challenges and the comfort to heal your heart. Trust in His love, and you will find the comfort you seek. Psalm 147 verse 3 reminds us, "He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds." This verse is a beautiful reminder of God's infinite compassion and His ability to mend the deepest of our emotional and spiritual wounds. In times of despair, when our hearts feel shattered, and our spirits are low, it is this divine promise that offers us hope and solace. Just as a bandage covers a physical wound, God's love and grace cover our emotional scars. The act of bandaging is a tender, caring gesture symbolizing the meticulous care God takes in healing us. When we are embraced by a loved one, we feel a sense of comfort and security, much like the embrace of God's love. This is a powerful promise from God. Prayer is a direct line to the divine, a way to pour out our hearts and seek His healing touch. As the sun rises, bringing light to the darkness, so does God's promise bring hope to our troubled hearts. The serene landscape reminds us of the peace that comes from trusting in His word. He is the great physician, the one who mends broken hearts. Just as a doctor listens to our physical ailments with a stethoscope, God listens to the cries of our hearts. He understands our pain and knows exactly how to heal us. The heart-shaped object being mended is a symbol of His meticulous care and attention to every detail of our lives. He sees your pain and wants to heal you. In moments of sadness, when we feel alone and misunderstood, God is there, offering comfort and understanding. The presence of someone who cares can lift our spirits and give us hope. Looking up with a hopeful expression signifies the transformation that occurs when we place our trust in Him. Allow His love to wash over you. Just as the gentle waves cleanse and refresh, God's love has the power to renew our spirits. Closing our eyes and feeling the breeze is a moment of surrender, a way to let go of our burdens and allow His peace to fill us. Let His word soothe your soul. The Bible is a source of comfort and guidance, offering wisdom and reassurance. Reading His word with a calm expression signifies the peace that comes from understanding His promises. The sunlight filtering through the trees is a metaphor for the light of His word illuminating our path. He is with you every step of the way, guiding you through life's journey. The footsteps on a path symbolize the journey we all take, and the presence of a companion signifies that we are never alone. Holding hands represents the support and companionship God offers us, walking with us through every trial and triumph, gently guiding you through this storm. Life's storms can be overwhelming, but God is our lighthouse, providing direction and hope. The umbrella in the rain symbolizes His protection, shielding us from the harsh elements. Even in the midst of chaos, His guidance is steadfast and sure. Believe in His power to heal and restore your broken heart. The smile and the sunrise breaking through the clouds are symbols of renewed hope and joy. Trusting in God's power to heal brings a sense of peace and assurance that no matter how broken we feel, His love can make us whole again. God can take the broken pieces of your heart and make them whole again. He can transform your pain into strength and your sorrow into joy. Don't lose sight of His love and His plan for your life. He wants to give you beauty for ashes. He wants to restore your hope and give you a future filled with love and joy. Trust in His timing and His perfect will for your life. Section 5. A constant presence. Even when you feel alone, remember God is with you. In moments of solitude, when the world feels distant and the silence is overwhelming, it is easy to feel isolated. But in these quiet times, God's presence is more profound than ever. He is there, a silent guardian, a comforting presence that wraps around you like a warm blanket on a cold night. Jeremiah 29:11 reminds us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you." This verse is a beacon of hope, a reminder that even when the path ahead seems uncertain, God's plans are always for our good. He sees the bigger picture, the grand tapestry of our lives, and He is weaving it with threads of love and purpose. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. These words are not just promises, they are assurances that our lives are in the hands of a loving Creator. When we face challenges, it is easy to forget this truth. But every trial is a stepping stone, every hardship a lesson, and every moment of despair an opportunity for growth. Plans to give you hope and a future. Hope is a powerful force. It is the light that guides us through the darkest times, the anchor that keeps us steady in the storm. And this hope is not just a fleeting feeling, it is a steadfast assurance rooted in God's promises. He has charted a course for our lives, one filled with purpose and meaning. He has not abandoned you. In moments of doubt, when you feel forsaken, remember that God is always near. His love is unwavering, His presence constant. He is the whisper in the wind, the gentle touch that reassures you, the quiet voice that speaks to your heart. You are never truly alone, for He is with you, guiding you, supporting you, and loving you unconditionally. He walks beside you through every trial and tribulation. Life is a journey filled with ups and downs, joys and sorrows. But through it all, God is by your side. He is the steady hand that holds you when you stumble, the strength that carries you when you are weak. His presence is a constant source of comfort and courage, a reminder that you are never walking this path alone. He is your constant companion, your ever-present help in times of trouble. In the darkest hours when fear and uncertainty threaten to overwhelm you, turn to Him. He is the light that dispels the darkness, the peace that calms the storm within. His love is a refuge, a safe haven where you can find rest and renewal. Trust in His presence and let it be your source of strength and hope. Hold on to His promises and let them be your anchor in the storm. Life's challenges can be daunting, but with God by your side, you can face them with confidence and courage. His promises are a firm foundation, a rock on which you can stand. Let His words be the light that guides you, the hope that sustains you, and the love that surrounds you. In every moment, in every situation, remember that God is with you, now and always. Section 6. Embracing your emotions. It's okay to feel sad, angry, or confused after a breakup. Don't try to suppress your emotions. Allow yourself to grieve the loss of the relationship, acknowledge your feelings and let them flow. God understands your tears. He collects them in His bottle. He sees your pain and wants you to be honest with Him about how you feel. Don't be afraid to cry out to Him. He is listening. Section 7. Seeking guidance. Take time to reflect on your emotions. What is God trying to teach you through this experience? How can you grow and learn from this season of heartbreak? Seek His guidance through prayer and meditation. He will whisper wisdom to your heart. He will guide your steps and lead you on the path to healing and wholeness. Trust in His guidance and allow Him to direct your path. Section 8. The strength to move on. God will give you the strength to move on. He will help you pick up the pieces and rebuild your life. He will bring people into your life who will love and support you. Lean on your faith community for support. Talk to your pastor, a trusted friend, or a family member. Don't be afraid to ask for help. They are there to love you, encourage you, and remind you of God's faithfulness. Section 9. A hopeful future. There is hope for the future. Your heartbreak will not last forever. God is a God of second chances and new beginnings. He has a bright and beautiful future planned for you. Open your heart to the possibilities. Embrace the journey ahead. With God by your side, you will find love, joy, and fulfillment again. He will make all things new.